It's not a swords energy is saying that you got bit before. You made a bad choice previously, and that bad choice has darkened your image. It has made you see things in a very different way, and therefore you're not as risk. You're very risk averse. Hello, Pisces. This is Don from Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and this is your weekly financial and investment advice for the week of July 21st through the 27th. Additionally, when you see this, it was meant for you. It may not fall on those same dates, but when you see this, that's the week it was intended for you to see it. So let's take a peek. Whatever you have been expecting, please let's take that out of our minds, because we though may want something, that does not mean it's going to happen. Additionally, hit that subscribe button. I made it easy. It's right on the right side of the screen, and you will get messages every time I go live or I post something. Let's get to it. Let's see what Spirit Universe has. Spirit Universe, here we go. The bottom card on the deck is the overall energy of your environment this week. And your environment is in a great place. It's a temperance place. So it's a very restful place, a very peaceful place, and a very balanced place. So don't expect a lot of highs and lows around you, which is a good thing, because again, it's a balanced energy. And don't be surprised if you are in a situation, and we'll find out what it will be eventually. But if you wind up in a situation where you feel a little bit off kilter, know that your environment is what you run to help you stay safe and comfortable and relaxed. Because again, your environment will be very balanced and very relaxed. And also very patient. So don't expect anything too quick to be happening around you, because this is not the week for that. Now, your energy for the week is a Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a week of wanting more information, needing something, needing understanding, needing some piece of information, some key piece of information. Or it could be a situation where you're just blind because you don't want to see something. So we're going to find out through the second card what that will be. But know that this card is a bit complicated, because it comes back to you, what you could have, should have, and did do, and what you should have, could have, and did know, and then how you work the two of those together. The next card out is an Eight of Swords. Now, with that Eight of Swords and that Two of Wands, the Eight of Swords is saying, because you are stuck on what you do not know, you create a paralysis by analysis situation. So you're afraid to go left or right or up and down, because Eight of Swords is stuck in the middle of the swords. And so you do not, you fear every decision because you don't see a good one. And it's interesting, thank goodness you have patient energy around you, because if you're going to have this kind of energy, that's the energy you want in your environment, because nobody's rushing, nobody's pushing, and nobody's making you do something you don't want to do. The third card out is a Nine of Swords. We have a whole lot of swords energy here. This Nine of Swords energy is saying that you got bit before. You made a bad choice previously, and that bad choice has darkened your image. It has made you see things in a very different way, and therefore you're not as you're very risk averse. You're not as very flexible, because you're afraid of, again, what could happen. And I'm wondering if that is what the two is that's blinded. It's like, do you need to just close your eyes? Yes, you were hurt. Yes, you got bit. Yes, you lost money on an investment, or you lost money in your portfolio, or you just made a bad business choice, or whatever that might be. Or you got a timeshare and you realize, I didn't want that. You got one of those cruise ship shares where you pay monthly and then you take them. Whatever it is, you realize, I didn't need this, I didn't want this, I don't want this, and now you're kind of in a situation. And that's why you close your eyes. You're like, if I close my eyes, it'll go away. It's not going to go away. And yes, it could be painful at this moment, but you need to push through. You need to push through and persevere. Look at this. Yeah, this is just a bad week for you. I would, to be honest with you, as I'm seeing these cards, I would also suggest to stay paralyzed. I would suggest to do nothing. I would suggest to just kind of hang out there. But I would make sure that I'm paying attention to my losses. I would put some stop losses in the market, so that if we see the market turn down, stop loss will kick in and preserve your gains or losses to a limited degree. Last thing you want to do is have it sitting out there and it falls into zero land, and sort of falls so far down you don't see it come back for quite some time. This is a week where you get a very defensive posture. Okay, and again, this is the nine we're talking about, so it's that very, very, again, this is a struggle. So I would take on a defensive posture at this point. I would preserve my capital. I would ensure that I protect my resources. If I am overexposed in certain areas, I would probably pull them back. If I was in a situation where I think that the numbers aren't looking reasonable, I'm not even saying good, I'm talking reasonable, then I would be pulling the plug on that. If you want to look at CDs or bonds, especially uni bonds, because utility bonds and muni bonds are not taxable. So if you have a municipal bond, you won't pay taxes on the gain, and that's a pretty darn good situation. But the point is that you're going to get paid in the end. So I would be putting them in T-bills. I'd be putting them in municipal bonds. I'd put them in whatever. I mean, yeah, I would be putting in T-bills and other things. I would be putting them in safe and secure places, maybe even CDs. I would avoid annuities unless you are somebody who knows how to usually work and knows how to fully benefit from an annuity. I wouldn't be doing annuities because, again, they are something that, generally speaking, you do not do well in. You'll make money because it's a set thing, but again, be careful with that. That's an investment that is pitfalled with what it has tons of pitfalls. What we see here, okay, because it is not quite the safest thing as it says it is. So let's look to the things I mentioned. Let's take one more card. You will get through this. This is the Six of Wands. So you will rise above. You will get through this. It will be painful and you will be frustrated, but you will get through this. So push through, work through. Again, don't do any major. Don't do anything major that's going to shift anything. Minor tweaks maybe. Safety, yes, and but nothing drastic. And let this week play itself out with patience and with reason and balance. Bring things back into balance. With that said, I'm going to let you go. Please hit that like, share, subscribe, and follow buttons. You will help me grow my channel, and I will truly appreciate it. Until next week, I will let you go. Love and blessings from me and my family here at Sonoran Mystic Tarot to you and to yours. Take care. Bye.